All right. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Eric Brown, the current treasurer for Riverwood Covenant Church. And pretty exciting for me, we recently completed our first ever external audit. And I'm going to go through those results with you here and talk about what we're going to do based on the recommendations. The audit reviewed the balance sheet as of August 31st, 2025, and the related income statement for the fiscal year of that same period. The audit was conducted by Counting House, a firm founded in 2007 that works extensively with churches in the covenant denomination. Their recommendations were grouped into four areas: balance sheet completeness, expenses, payroll, and policies and procedures. And I will address their recommendations in those four areas to be consistent with them. Going through this audit, it's pretty extensive, so I do have prepared notes. So you will see me referring back to my notes frequently so that I make sure that I cover everything and don't miss anything that was addressed in our audit. So the balance sheet completeness, the National Covenant Properties loan, the mortgage payment reserve, and a small savings account were not originally on the balance sheet. That's been addressed. These items are now on the balance sheet, and we see them every month. The church building and property are currently not on the balance sheet. They will be soon. We had started an appraisal in 2022, but because of everything going on, that did not get completed. And we're picking that up now, and we're going to finish that appraisal now so that those items can be on the balance sheet too. Expenses. So Venmo is more actively used at Riverwood than at many other churches our size. And it was on a personal account. So to address that, we're creating a business Venmo account. And rather than using Venmo for as many things, we're switching some things over. For example, the payments that we make to the missionaries that we support, we can do that right on the Covenant webpage directly to the missionaries. So there's been a couple changes that way. No big deal. The audit also recommended improving credit card controls. To accommodate that, Riverwood's going to transfer from the current cards that they have to Visa accounts using RAMP, R-A-M-P. The advantage of using the RAMP accounts is that they come with better controls and better financial reporting. Next up is the payroll. Several payroll improvements were recommended by Counting House. Riverwood currently has 3 different payrolls. Some people are paid weekly, some people are paid bi-monthly, and some people are paid monthly. Riverwood is going to put everybody on a bi-monthly pay period. That's done to reduce administrative costs and to make it simple for people getting payment and for people administering the payments. The audit also recommended moving Pastor Keith to the correct clergy tax and SECA processes. That has already been completed. For policies and procedures, the audit recommended several policy improvements, which Riverwood will be implementing going forward. One of them being a standard policy for reimbursements and expense requests. Another one will be a policy for designated fund administration that has a clear purpose, responsible leaders, and defined approval processes. An example of a designated fund would be there are people who give money directly to Elevate. There are people who give money directly to missions. Those go into designated funds and they have to be used for those purposes. So we're going to be putting a little more substance around how that's done. The audit also recommended creating a defined monthly process to reconcile the money market savings account with the reserve fund through regular transfers between the accounts. In that, there was also several individual transactions that were reviewed. One specifically requested by the church and by me that there was a transaction transfer between the general fund and the reserve fund, and there was discussion about different ways that that could have happened. Counting House confirmed that either method for recording the transfer would be consistent with standard accounting principles. So based on that guidance, we're going to leave that transfer as it's been recorded, and then we will take that into account going forward. By the time you see this, both the audit and this review will be posted on the website, and you will be able to go out there and find them and look them over for yourself. If you have any questions, you can always send them to the office, and they will make sure to get those questions to me, and I will respond to you. Thank you.